Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for November 28th, or that's October 28th through November 9th. For October 28th to November 1st, we have a strong ridge here located across this region here, trough further downstream in the west. This eventually will cover much of the country. And then we have this ridge over the Caribbean and the Caribbean and the Bahamas with above normal heights in the east. So then as we go through time, you start seeing the ridge being suppressed and being pushed to the east. And then we come to the first. You still see like we have a ridge in place. And this is what we're forecast the flow to look like. Now, during this period, the most significant snow for this period will be across this area here, across the northern 2/3 of the Rockies and the Central Plains into the upper Midwest. Let me see if I can get it to show you that. Here's November 1st. So most of the snow would be where you see it right now. And we look at the rest of the models, the GFS and the European. This we're forecasting the most snow. Now, fast-moving energy may produce an area of snow across the Central Rockies, northeastward, early part of next week. That's you can see right there going through the Great Lakes region. And the Canadian energy will drop into the west and should bring another area of snow to south and east across the Rockies Wednesday through Friday. There's that system there. We come to Friday. There, GFS European. So overall, that's what we're forecasting, and this will allow. Now, also, we have a front across the plains will likely stall and then push east later in the week, and this could bring increasing flow of Gulf moisture into the eastern half of the country, and this will bring heavy rainfall. Right here, what we see here, that's the GFS. Here's the European. So expecting more rain, and look, Miles even showing snow here across parts of the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. That's interesting. With the 540 line all the way down here to eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey. We got to see how that comes about. But that's we have to see that's GFS and then the European. So, all right, now we're going to get to the other part of the forecast. This is for October 31st to November 1st. November 4th. And the pattern remains generally the same. We have still our ridge here, our trough, upper low here over Hudson Bay, and we still have our above normal heights. Here's what's left of our ridge, and then we look at the rest of the models. They're pretty much showing the same thing. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures for much of this area here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees below normal. Precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for this area, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. Above normal precipitation forecast here, and the probability of occurrence is 45%. Now we're going to look at the period for November 5th to the 9th. And we're going to look at, here's the GFS. And then we'll look at the European. They all have a ridge in the west, trough moving into the east. But the other models are showing more of a flatter flow like this. But I think I'm going with the GFS and the European. So for this forecast period, forecasting below normal temperature for the entire nation. And forecast anomalies of 46 degrees below normal. Here will be the greatest anomalies, lesser anomalies here. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the Northwest and the Northern Rockies. Probability of occurrence is 35%. And then we have above normal precipitation across this area here, given a low probability of 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for October 28th through November 9th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.